One spot. Oh my god, this shit looks crazy.
Can I see it for the shot?
Yeah, go ahead, bro. That shit looks crazy. Delicious. Oh my god. Oh my god. It got stuck in my braces.
But how's it taste?
It tastes fire.
Okay. Hi guys, okay, so welcome back to my channel. I know it's been a minute since I uploaded, but I'm back. I am better, and I came back with a lasagna video. So the last time I uploaded was the last time because, you know, your girl got an internship. I got sick the same time. It was a lot going on. So I'm back now, and one of my highly requested videos, aka what my friends wanted to see the most, was my lasagna video. So, you know, sit back, relax, and try to follow me because I'm gonna make a lasagna. Okay, so for our ingredients, we have some, you know, pre-made pasta sauce. For our cheeses, I'm using mozzarella and Italian for the most part. And then, you know, we have our eggs, onions, and cilantro. And 1 box of lasagna noodles. I'm not gonna cook them. I'll show you later on. And then for the spices, we're keeping it simple. Salt, pepper, and red chili powder. So you want to take your tub of ricotta cheese and put it in a big mixing bowl. And to that, we're going to add 2 eggs. And, you know, for the seasoning, like I said, salt, pepper, and I'm going to add some Parmesan cheese. And, you know, a little bit of cilantro just for color, to be honest, you know. And after you do that, you want to go ahead and give it a good mix. Make it all homogeneous. You want to make sure the eggs are fully incorporated. You don't want to have, you know, like gloopy eggs or whatnot. Anyways, so you know, keep mixing, and after a while, after it's all like smooth and homogeneous, you want to cover it up. And I just kept it in the fridge until, you know, I was ready to assemble. Okay, so now in a big pot, we're gonna heat up some oil. I used about, I'd say like 3 or 4 tablespoons. I'm not sure. So anyways, we're gonna put in our chopped up onions, and you're gonna saute them a bit. You're gonna make sure they're all translucent and soft. And after that's done, I use 2 pounds of 90% lean halal beef, ground beef. So we're gonna, you know, mix it up, and we're gonna just essentially cook it. I'm not gonna add seasoning yet because as you saw earlier, I'm gonna use the pre-made sauces. So, you know, like after the beef is cooked and all, we're just gonna taste for seasoning, but I'm gonna keep the seasoning to a minimum. You don't really need it. So after a while, you know, the beef is getting cooked, it's getting brown. You want to make sure that it's fully cooked, or at least almost cooked, before you continue. I used a little bit more salt just to season the beef itself before I put the sauces in. And I like my stuff spicy, you know, so I added some red chili powder. You don't need to, this is completely optional. Normally I would also use garlic powder, but I didn't have any, but it's what it is. The taste still came out fantastic. So here I've added all 3 of my seasonings. I'm just gonna give it a good mix, and you want to continue cooking until everything is, all the spices are cooked, the beef is cooked. Okay, so time for our sauces. I'm going to be adding 1 big jar of ready-made marinara sauce, and then to that I'm gonna add another smaller jar. Now, like I said earlier, I won't be cooking the lasagna noodles. That's why I'm making my meat sauce a little bit more liquidy than usual. Not too liquidy. You know, as any good chef will tell you, don't waste the sauce in the jar. Add a little water, shake it up, mix it, put it back. The reason is because the noodles are going to be cooked with the sauce once we bake it. That way, you know, you don't need to cook your noodles beforehand, you know. Just save a little bit of hassle. So that's essentially why I'm making the sauce way more liquidy than it is. Now you just want to cover it up, and you want to simmer about, I'd say about 2 hours, and then this is the result. So let's get started. So now we want to preheat our oven to about 375 degrees, And while it's preheating, you want to go ahead and assemble your lasagna. So as you can see, I have my cheese mixture out, my cheeses, my noodles, and the meat sauce. So yeah. Okay, so when it came to the assembly of the lasagna, we actually lost the footage. So basically it was just meat sauce, lasagna, cheese mixture, cheese, rinse and repeat, okay? And then we put it in the oven. You want to cover up your lasagna with a foil wrap, and we're gonna cook the first 15 minutes with the foil on, and then you want to take the foil off and let the rest cook. I had a lot of extra sauce and noodles left over, so I made a little mini one. But like I said, you know your dishes and you know how much you'll need. It's just, follow this recipe with a grain of salt. And do you hear that sizzle, guys? That is a beautiful sound, isn't it? For the final part, you want to take the lasagna out of the oven, let it cool. And for my topping, I just kept it simple, just a little bit of sprinkled cilantro to give it a green color. And basically that's it. Look how beautifully meaty and cheesy it looks. And of course, we can't forget about my little baby lasagna. Look how beautiful that looks too. So thank you guys for watching. That's my lasagna video. It's definitely not the best, but your girl's trying, and to make up for it, I will post a new lasagna video sometime soon in the future with the actual lasagna layers being shown. So let's just hope for that, and happy holidays.